guys, I'm just Jersh and welcome back to the next episode of the Binding of Isaac Repentance. Last time, we did the Cantripped Challenge, which, was very easy. I don't know that I would necessarily classify it as a challenge. We absolutely stomped it. It was fun. So if you're interested in seeing that, go back and check it out. Highly recommend it. Today, we're gonna get back on the good old Isaac train and try to start finishing off some of these characters. Regular Lazzy, Mother Kill, Lost Mother Kill, Lilith Mother or Dogma, Keeper Dogma. Still got a whole lot of shenanigans. What is, okay, I think maybe we do Jacob and Esau. This looks like Mega Satan plus Lamb? We've done Delirium, we've done Hush. So the good news there, still gotta do Greedier, and then of course we have to do the two new bosses. But we could crank out, we could very easily crank out, well, easily is a little bit of an overstatement. We could pretty easily, I think, crank out Lamb Mega Satan. So let's go for it. Greedier with these characters, I have no idea how we're ever gonna do. Only getting the same amount of money, but having to split it between two characters seems nearly impossible. A library to start things off, you shouldn't have. But I'm glad you did. Alright, this is very exciting. Not only does it give us a pretty good opportunity. Oh my god, I'm swimming in pages? These are two great books, by the way. Two fantastic books for us to get right off the bat. Book of Shadows not as good as this character because, as you can see, the invincibility does not apply to both characters. But you could still use it for a lot of potentially good stuff. Like blood banks and other things of that nature. That key is wonderful. That's going to get us another book. Which book do we want? Which book do we want? I kind of want Book of Revelations. Just to be honest with you, I kind of want Book of Revelations for constant spirit heart generation. The only downside, in my opinion, of Book of Revelations is you get the Horseman fight, which means you get Cube of Meat / Ball of Bandages. Not that Cubes of Meat / Ball of Bandages are bad items. I think they're good. They're orbitals. They block shots. They do offensive damage. They can do good stuff for you. However, we would, I think, prefer stat upgrades. Where possible. I think where possible, we would prefer stat upgrades. Now, the best thing about the current situation is, because we both have books already, we're probably both going to be able to get these guys, get both of them to Bookworm, which is fantastic for me personally. I am a big fan of the Bookworm transformation, even though it doesn't really do a whole lot. The occasional double shot, you know, it's essentially just like a 1.2 times upgrade in your... I gulped the trinket that I didn't have. It's basically just like, I don't know how often you get the, let's say like 10% of the time you get double shots. So it's just a 10% increase in your damage. That's awesome, because occasionally you're going to fire double shots, do twice as much damage, 10% of the time. That's pretty good. You would take if there was an item that just said it increases your damage by 10%, you would take it. Now, I know it's not exactly that easy because you actually have to hit the double shots, but why are we getting lost in the semantics? That doesn't matter too much. All right. How you guys doing today? I'm doing okay. I did, unfortunately, I had the unfortunate experience of going to the dentist today. As a child, I was very anti-dentist. This is kind of a sad. We kind of would have rather had the orbital. As a kid, I was super anti-dentist. I had many bad experiences. I ate a lot of candy when I was a kid, and granted, I eat a lot of candy now. Well, not nearly as much as when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was stuffing my dang face with it. Okay, we're going to make sure everybody gets Bookworm. We're going to give you this first. We're going to give you it first, and then you're going to take it, and then you're going to take this one, and you're going to take this one, and you're going to take this one. Why didn't you get Bookworm? Can you only get the Bookworm transformation on one character? He's touched 3 books. 1, 2, 3. There's gotta be 3 different books? He's definitely not looking any bookwormier. Anybody know how to get my boy the bookworm transformation? Alright, well, maybe not a 10% increase in damage, more like a 5% increase in damage, but that's okay. The downside of spending that extra key there, obviously, by the way, is now we don't get to go down to the alt path and get double items, which you prefer to do as this character. It helps quite a bit. So we'll probably try to get onto that path after this floor, if possible. But that would be awesome. Yeah, I had a couple not so fun experiences with the dentist when I was younger. In one particular instance, this was as I was getting ready to get my braces. Tears up, HP down. I'll take that trade. This is as I was getting ready to get braces as a kid. In like I think it was 4th going into 5th grade. And they basically said to me, you know, we don't like putting braces on baby teeth, because if baby teeth fall out, then they just kind of hang there disgustingly, stuck to the bracket, and then we got to take the bracket off eventually anyway, and it's a whole annoying process. So we would prefer that you just get all of your baby teeth removed before we do the braces. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Except I didn't really think about it too much, because at the time, boy had 7 baby teeth left. 7 baby teeth shoved in that little tiny mouth. So I had to get them all removed on the exact same day, which was not super fun. And as if that wasn't fun enough, the doctors, the nurses, the dental assistants, whatever you want to call them, they goofed when they were getting my mouth ready for the procedure, for the ripping procedure. I, of course, got Novocaine so that I wouldn't feel anything as they were ripping the teeth out of my mouth. Because, like, it was at a time where some of the baby teeth were, like, wiggly and could probably go, like, any day now. Some of them were not ready to go at all. They just went in there with pliers and started yanking. Which, I'm not gonna say, like, all dentists are evil or anything, but I do think it takes... I don't have a lot of money. I do think it takes you piece. Is that the Eternal D6? Is that the Eternal D6? You tempt me, but I won't. You tempt me, but I won't. I like the double book situation we have going on here. I'll take halitosis, just because I don't think we're going to get any more money over the course of the rest of the floor. I'll peep in here. Halitosis, a perfectly timed item, considering we're talking about ripping out my gross dead baby teeth. So yeah, I had to go get 7 baby teeth ripped out, and then the dental assistants messed it up. So I had like 7 teeth. It was like 2 on the top right, 2 on the bottom right, 2 on the top left, and 1 on the bottom left, or something like that. And typically, I had teeth removed in the past for different reasons, and typically they'll give you 2 shots of Novocaine around the tooth. 1 on the outside of the gums and 1 on the inside of the gums, just to make sure the area is sufficiently numbed. The thing is, though, it's not that you get 2 shots of Novocaine per tooth, it's that you get 2 shots of Novocaine per area. So I should have gotten 8 shots of Novocaine. 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside. 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside. Or 1 on the outside, 1 on the inside for up, left, top, and bottom, etc. We're going to skip the deal with the devil. We want deals with the angel. What are we doing on this run? Negative. Okay, take the negative. And we need key pieces. So definitely want deals with the angel. They put 2 shots in per tooth. So instead of getting 8 shots of Novocaine, I got 14 shots of Novocaine, and couldn't feel my face for about 2 days after the procedure. Thought I was gonna die. I couldn't, like, my mouth was just agape at all times following the procedure. So I 1000% thought I was going to die and never be able, like, I tried to drink water after the procedure and couldn't because my mouth was just wide open and all the water was spilling out of my mouth. I specifically remember, like, laying down on the couch crying and having my mom try to pour water into the back of my throat so that it would stay in, and, like, essentially waterboarding myself. I'm gagging, choking up water, just trying to survive What the heck is that? Just trying to maintain my homeostasis. It was not a good time. This is a new item. I've never seen it before. Able? What is it? I think I remember unlocking it. It's called like Void Buddy or something. Or Void Baby, perhaps. That's unfortunate. It's either Void Baby or Void Buddy. I cannot remember. Let's remember that this... You piece. Let's remember that this is the floor where we're going to need 2 bombs at the end of things. Can't help but notice my dude that doesn't have Book of Revelations is the one taking all the damage. Sorry. Yeah, so that wasn't super fun. That was a slightly traumatizing experience. And then, you know, I went to the dentist for a pretty long time. Just dental care is important to me, so I wanted to make sure I was getting my regularly scheduled once-yearly checkups. The past couple of years, I have not been as good about it. I was moving a lot. You know, I lived with Dan for 1 year, and then Maria and I rented that house for 1 year. Now we finally bought our house. Can this guy stop getting hit? We were moving around so much that I just didn't want to, like, commit to a dentist in an area, because I was like, if I pick a dentist, I'm probably going to want to go to the dentist there for a while, because every time you go somewhere new, they got to, like, start the whole procedure over. They can't just, like, share the pictures of your teeth with the next dentist for whatever reason. They got to make everything a freaking nightmare. So I was like, I just want to get a dentist that I like and go there, and that's it. So I waited for a while. I hadn't gone in about 3 years. I was a little nervous that my report card would not be so good. You piece, you couldn't have given me what I wanted. And it wasn't horrible. They didn't yell at me too badly. I get shamed for lack of flossing every single time. I basically like floss for me is like Stardew Valley. Once every couple of weeks, I remember that game exists, or I remember that floss exists. I go, oh boy, it's time to take my oral health seriously. I floss religiously for like a week straight, and then I forget about it for several more weeks. And then a month later, I remember it again, and I get super into flossing, and then forget about it later, and it's a vicious cycle. It never ends. And unfortunately, I haven't really been on that cycle lately. Usually it's like, a lot of the trend typically, my flossing habit goes up exponentially the closer I get to a dentist appointment. So I knew I had this dentist appointment on the horizon. So for the last week, we've been flossing religiously. Speaking of, here's our deal with the angel, which is very exciting. I've been flossing religiously for the last week or so. That's a shame. That's a shame. Was hoping for something a little more here. It's also a shame I have to use this bomb. It's also a shame I'm going to have to use this bomb to fight this angel statue. But it must be done. And it's the tougher of the 2 angel statues. That is just equally stinky. It's okay. We feel pretty dang strong. I don't know what Void Buddy is doing. Besides absolutely nothing. We seem to be hurling him in the general direction of the enemy. I have not actually noticed him dealing any damage yet. That's okay, though. But yeah, I'm happy to report there were absolutely no issues. Of course, they tried to upsell me on Invisalign. They're like, you know, your teeth are pretty straight, but they could be straighter. Please? Please? We're fine. We're gonna be fine. I don't want to use the second bomb. I do not want to use the second bomb, even though it'd make my life a heck of a lot easier. Obviously, you can see on screen right now we could use some DPS upgrades. We'll get them eventually, I promise. Okay. So I think because this character drops 2 bombs, we may actually be able to cheat the system. I panicked. I would just like to admit that I panicked. Because we placed the bombs side by side. So I panicked that I was going to run into the bomb and move it side to side. So I thought the only way I could get around it was by going straight down. And in doing so, well, as you can see, I ran straight into Straight into the downward portal. So we won't be getting double items on this floor either. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little upsetting. By the way, I don't know what this guy can pay out with. I'm assuming some decent stuff. I'm hoping some decent stuff because I'm willing to go pretty hard on spending some HP on him. So far, it's not seeming like he's doing a whole lot for me. A little bit of money never hurt anybody. Thank you very much. I don't mind min-maxing a little bit if we have to. All right, we'll be back. You know what? Let's get a little wild with it. Bad PhD I don't want. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If that's the only thing you pay out with, I'm gonna be a little upset because I don't really like bad PhD. I think it's okay, but I don't really want it. Okay, what I did want to do is go down to 1 heart with each character. And now we can visit this room. Like I said, I think we need DPS pretty badly. That is not DPS, but it gives us a chance at a planetarium. I think I gotta take it. Teleportation card, please. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Not very exciting. But yeah, I mostly got a pass, which is exciting. I was not expecting after 3 years. I was definitely expecting them to tell me that my entire mouth was decaying. Void Baby, I'm pretty sure just slurped up that card. Where did it go? Void Baby, where did that go? Do you think Void Baby works like the Void? Can I throw it at item pedestals and get benefits? I did ask for a teleportation, so that's fine. I always get nervous when I see telepills because I think it's going to send me to the Shadow Realm, and I do not want to go to the Shadow Realm, at least not at... At least not at this point in my life, is what I was gearing up to say there. Those things do a full heart of damage. Hey, that's the danger when you want to go peep that item room to see what could potentially be in there. That's the danger that you run, is so when you put yourself 1 hit away from death, sometimes you get hit. Sometimes you do, in fact, get hit. That's a darn shame. How long was that run? About 20 minutes, just down the toilet. Now I feel like I can't min-max. Okay, I have to get that. Changed my mind. We have to get options. Options eliminates most of the issues with this character. Namely, you get 2 boss items, and you can split them. Each character can get 1 of them, so I need money. That is not money, my good sir. I will do whatever it takes here. I will play the sacrifice room. I will bomb the donation machine. I do not care what it takes. In fact, I think we should play this now, because I think if you play it early, you get a bomb. I lied to you. I lied to you. It turns out you get absolutely nothing. Okay. Okay. This is tough. We could get Pageant Boy from our boss fight. Just give me a bomb. Like, a bomb solves all the problems. You piece. Is it dangerous? Yes. Is it dangerous? Yes, but who dares wins. You need to leave. You need to leave. Go stand on the button. It was always burning since the 1 penny away. Are you kidding me? You're gonna leave me 1 penny short. Didn't start the fire. It was always burning. 1 penny, 1 penny, 1 penny, 1 penny. All right, hold on. Genius strats. Genius strats. 7 cents for notched axe. $7 for notched axe. 7 cents for notched axe. Can you find secret rooms? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die in here. Careful, 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 careful. Look. There are some guys out there that would not have been careful in this room. Me in a previous life probably would have not been careful in this room. But we've already lost one Jacob and Esau run today. I ain't losing a second one. This is what some in the business would call a genius play. This is what some in the business would call a genius play. Picking up a 7-cent notched axe, which is going to give us enough money to get theirs options. Now, we're not done yet, because I would like to find the regular secret room as well. I'd like to find the regular secret room as well. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, a triple. There's the bombs we wanted. There's some more money. There's a 48-hour energy. Okay, so the pickaxe just dies over time. It looks like. It appears to just simply die over time. It's a little bit of money for us. Okay, get me out of here. Just... Is Notched Axe the best item in the game now? It certainly came in clutch here. I mean, we basically just got like 30 bombs worth of benefit out of it. That is amazing. Okay. You're going to pick that up. You are going to hurt yourself once again. You are going to hurt yourself once again. You are going to hurt yourself once again. That is unfortunate. You almost killed me, and I would have never forgiven you. I'm tempted, to be honest, to just keep playing that and get our angel statues. But I'm also very nervous because we've received no damage upgrades thus point in the game, so I think there's a good chance we die. So instead, let's do our boss fight. It's Blighted Ovum. This is a hard boss fight. Go ahead and drop 2 bombs and just end it. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. That's a tough boss fight. Did not mean for that guy to get all the HP. We are gonna go buy that Spirit Heart now just to spread the wealth a little bit. Okay, I'm feeling better about this one. I'm feeling better about this one. There's options is amazing. Bro, what if we just played this and went straight to the dark room? What if we just went straight to the dark room? I'm kidding. We would obviously die. We would quite obviously die, and I do not want that to happen. But we can at least get 1 key piece here. We can at least get 1 key piece, and now we only have to get 1 angel deal over the course of the rest of the run, which should be very easy to do. We just skip the next deal with the devil, and then at some point we will get a guaranteed deal with the angel. That's the play. That's the play. Okay. As sad as we can be that I essentially just threw the first run away. As sad as we can be that I basically just threw the first run away. Notched Axe recharges on every floor? That's insanity. That's true insanity. Little spewer and tears up is great. Please be balls of steel. Range up, not exactly. I'm scared of the bombs. Oh crap. You piece. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I have this. I have this. I can do that instead. Oh my goodness. Thank you for all the goodies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you use Notched Axe to put out the fires? No, you cannot. That's okay. All right, be very careful. Thing number 2, aka Esau, is in a little bit of a dangerous predicament. That's okay. We got a shop coming up right here. That shop will... Yeah, you got to give that to him. The shop will almost certainly have a Spirit Heart. All right, I have been laughed at. This run is all about doubling things. We have there's options, which gives us double item payouts during boss fights. We're doing the alt path, which gives us double item room payouts. We just got Humbling Bundle, which is going to give us double consumable drops on a room-to-room basis. This is this run, and we're playing as Jacob and Esau, obviously. This run is all about doubling things, and I am, for one, completely for it. I'm also, I said it earlier, and I would just like to readdress it because I'm not joking. Is Notched Axe the best item in the game? Notched Axe essentially means I don't need, assuming it continues to recharge every floor, it essentially means that I don't need bombs. We can use the bombs offensively instead, because tinted rocks, crawl spaces, anything trapped behind some rocks, I can simply destroy using the Notched Axe instead. This is a little scary. I can simply destroy using Notched Axe instead. Oh, how am I gonna get to that? Okay, well, I don't have a... Oh, how am I gonna get to that? Oh. Just like that. It means guaranteed secret rooms on every single floor. It means guaranteed... Like, it's insane. We're offensive... Oh, there's a freaking rock there, dude. It scared the crap out of me. Now, bombs are still useful for things like this. Getting this guy out of there. Still, though, that's phenomenal. I have not picked up Notched Axe because I just always assume it's not very good. Because it wasn't really that exciting before, but... Run, bag, you shouldn't have. It's really good now. That's really amazing. In fact, I don't even know if anything good can spawn in these. Looks like enemies mostly. Yeah, seems bad, man. Ooh. This guy's pretty rough. But again, we have the bombs, so we can use them offensively if we want to, and I think we should. I think we would be doing a disservice if we didn't. We've survived. We're going to get a deal with the devil. We're going to skip the deal with the devil. We're going to pick up both of these items and say, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're going to grab that, and I think we're going to head down to the next floor. We're a little key poor. That's no doubt about that. We should be fine, though. All right, I feel good about this. Dark Side Path, Mega Satan. Dark Side Path, Mega Satan. Let's see what we can do. And we actually, like, the first run was a little scuffed. Like, we actually got to stay on the alt path this time around. Okay, but where are my keys? We're actually getting to stay on the alt path this time around, which is giving us many more item payouts, so that's pretty much just wonderful. We'll go ahead and do this. Again, we're gonna have the extra bombs because we don't really need to use them for anything else. Thanks to Notched Axe. That's gonna be a good... Where did we get that? Is that a shop item now? I'll tell you what, I won't be upset when it shows up in the future. Now that I know about the power, I will no longer be upset about it. In fact, I will be very ecstatic. All right. We have the money. We should make sure the left one is an item we actually want a little bit more. We should make sure the left one is an item we actually want a little bit more. That would really eliminate our need for bombs. It's too scary. It's too scary. I'll come back. I'll come back. We'll be back for it. I'm probably not gonna take... Just being honest, you can call me a wimp, you can call me a baby. I'm probably not taking Dr. Fetus. I don't like it when these two characters are shooting in wildly different ways. And one of them shooting bomb tiers while the other is shooting normal tiers would certainly fit the bill. Or shooting in wild ways. Sure, we'll take some cards. We'll take some cards. A little bit of temperance action. Yeah, get ourselves some money on this floor. I'm a fan. Shoot some bombs that guy's way. Again, we have the means to use them offensively. We can show them new because they ain't got no souls. We can use our double bombs offensively if we want to. Ace of diamonds, you shouldn't have. We'll go ahead and pop that real quick in one of the... Will this stay open? I'm scared it won't stay open. Ace of clubs. Fool card. Ace of clubs. Okay. Tell you what. Pop Tempe. Pop Tempe. Play the absolute heck out of it. Play the absolute heck out of it. Get us some money. Get us some money. Proud of you. Keep playing. Get us a little more money. If we can get a blood bag, even better. We can get a blood bag, even better. Then you're going to hold on to Ace of Clubs, Ace of Diamonds. Okay, you're going to hold on to Ace of Diamonds. Turn that into even more money. Again, I'm sorry. I'm a baby. I don't want Dr. Fetus. That is a tears up, so I'm willing to take it. Ooh, baby, it's Sci-Fly. All right. No, don't you dare. I stepped on the spikes. Turn them into monies. Turn them into monies. Full health me. Hematemesis may as well be a full health. Thank you so much. You got me 2/3 of the way there. Ooh, little spooky. Little spooky there for a second. We got nothing to worry about, though. Little spooky there for a second. Sci-Fly is one of the best defensive items in the game. You guys have seen the benefit of Sci-Fly on runs prior. Blank Rune could be a per throw, so we'll hold on to that for a little bit longer. We'll hold on to that for just a teensy bit longer. May as well go get our deal with the angel here. It's not a guaranteed deal with the angel, but we at least have the chance to get it, so might as well go ahead and take care of that while we can. Send 2 bombs in, end this fight. Again, when we can use those offensively, I'm too strong. The fact that I can use those offensively makes me too strong, okay? Of course, we'll grab our 2 items here. Thank you. Thank you. A little bit of speed up, never hurt anybody. Some items. Infested, and it made the sound as if I got a transformation. Retro Vision, it made the sound like I got a transformation. Tears down. Another Hematemesis, okay. Grab Ace of Clubs. Alright, we'll continue searching. We can go back and we can play... Okay, we want second secret room. Let's find second secret room first. Again, I talked about it before, but now that I know that Rock Bottom exists... Yeah, I don't trust that at all. Now that I know that Rock Bottom exists, secret rooms are so dang valuable to me. I just want that item to show up on a run with you guys so that you can see the majesty that is Rock Bottom. It's so good. We will go in here. We will turn all of you guys into bombs. Bombs make the boss fights very easy. We're happy to see it. We're not going in... Stop with the spikes. We are not going into the mirror realm. So I feel a little more comfortable playing this guy. I feel like we can play this guy a little bit more, try to get an HP upgrade out of it. That's a lot of HP. That's pretty much exactly what you're looking for. All right. Got a little bit more HP. Keep Matchstick. Keep Samson's Lock. Maybe should get rid of Matchstick. Our bombs are good. Our bombs are wonderful. We really need keys. So maybe it's time to trade that out. In fact, was there a key in our shop? There was not. Yeah, we don't need Matchstick anymore. I'm going to drop Matchstick. I'm going to drop Matchstick. We'll keep our other trinket. We'll keep our other trinket. We'll keep both of our cards. We'll head down to the next floor. All right. I'm feeling pretty happy with this overall. Oh, I forgot we had a blank rune. I don't care too much about the blank rune. Okay, take me down to the next floor. Blank rune's too scary. What if it's something scary? I have no idea. This is exciting. Oh, you stepped on that poor baby's rattle. There's did they add some new ones of those? I feel like I haven't seen some of those before. Of course, yes. Unfortunately, as I mentioned prior, keys, a little bit of a sore spot for me, and I do not have currently the ability to go into my item room, which is big sad. I'm also noting if I could complain about anything on this run, and I can't too much, getting There's Options on a Jacob and Esau run is probably one of the, I would guess it's one of the best items you can get. It's gotta be, this might be, didn't mean to use my Ace of Clubs there, was trying to use my spacebar item, that's okay. It's gotta be up there in terms of, it's got to be up there in terms of items you can get. But it has not really paid major dividends yet in terms of damage and or tears upgrades from our boss fight. We got Dolly and we got Meat. We could use a couple more though. Alga's Rune. potentially good. We'll peep what's going on in here. Appreciate this, thank you. Should have given it to the other guy, that's okay. Pop the Fool card. Alright, continue. Also probably could have gotten in... Oh, no, we couldn't. Always, again, check for secret rooms. Gotta be here. Gotta be here. Okay, good to know, you know. Sometimes we don't always know the things we think we know. For example, when I was in kindergarten and I think I've told this story already, so sorry, I've run out of bits. And I thought I was smarter than my kindergarten teacher. She was testing me on how to count to 100, and I was counting, and I said 28, 29, 40, 41, 42, 43, and then I got to the end, and she said, sorry, you failed. She didn't say it like that, that's a little rude, but she said, sorry, you messed up. And I said, excuse me? And she said, do it again, and I'll stop you where you messed up. And I went again, and I said 28, 29, 40, and she said, oh. And I was like, excuse me? That's the... Excuse me, teacher lady. I know that I am only 5 years old, but I believe that I know best, and that's the correct letter. How dare you tell me that that's the wrong number? And then she showed me a picture that showed me that there were a whole lovely set of numbers called the 30s that I somehow just missed. There's some joke in there about how even at age 5 I was scared of my 30s. I'm still only 26, it's fine. When I went to the dentist earlier today, they made me write down my age on a piece of paper. I had to like do the math because I have purposely chosen to stop remembering that number because I hate it. But yeah, there's a... Give it to Bucko number 2. Could be an HP upgrade. It's not. There's a joke in there somewhere about me being scared of my 20s. We got a lot of money. Let's go crazy. Fanny pack. Buddy in a box. I think those are both fine. I think those are both just fine. I think this is also just fine. Go to use the allergies right here. Maybe not an optimal use. But it could potentially be good. I don't know why I'm feeling so min-maxy today. I don't necessarily want to do a 3-hour long run, but when you have a tough character like Jacob and Esau, and we're not even necessarily doing the hardest thing in the game, oh baby, we're not even necessarily doing the hardest task in the game. I'd like to get at least 1 Spirit Heart. Should probably, oh, we have the same luck stat. When you're playing as one of the harder characters in the game, if the game gives you an inch, you gotta take a mile. In my personal opinion, that's what I'm trying to do here. I don't know how many inches are in a mile. I used to know how many feet were in a mile. Air a walk. That does something for sure. Temperance. That makes me take a lot of pills. I know that there's telepills in my rotation. I refuse to get telepills. So that's a no for me. Double death card. No thank you. I'm just looking for a single Spirit Heart just to protect our deal with the Angel Chance a little bit better. And I cannot believe that with 2 luck, I had to spend 50 cents and I did not get a single Spirit Heart. They call it min... Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll take that payout. I can't believe it took that long, but now we got like a little portable one of those machines, so that's exciting. They call it min-maxing, but I'm feeling a lot more min than max, if you know what I'm saying. Haha, comedy. Okay. Okay, head in here. Grab them. The wafer is amazing. Empty heart, I think if you go down to the next floor with empty HP containers, you get some sort of benefit. But I'll be honest, I don't know what the benefit is, so we're just going to... What makes you larger? We're just gonna, like, not pretend that that doesn't exist. But I don't really know what it does, so you're probably... It could be a fantastic item, and in fact, I think it is. I think it's just an easy way to get HP upgrades, if I remember correctly. But I don't remember the circumstances, the stipulations to receive the HP upgrades, so just know you're about to see Empty Heart be used unoptimally. And don't roast me for it. You can roast me for it if you want to. But I will cry a little bit. Okay, this should be our second secret room. I've been lied to. I've been lied to by myself, and that's what hurts the most. We'll give that to you. Peace. Wait, where in the world is my second secret room then? Hold on. If it's not there, then it must be here. What? It's in the first room? It's this close to the spawn? Are you kidding me? I almost tried to take a sip of my microphone. That would taste gross. There's been a lot of spit accumulated in there over the years. This close to the spawn? What? It can't be anywhere else. It could be south of here? Am I bonkers? I don't think it can be anywhere else. Okay. Well, sometimes you just don't get second secret rooms. Are we sure about this, by the way? We 1,000? My range is a little too high. Speed down. My range. My range was just a little bit too high. And now it's even higher. You're like bullying this guy. Thanks for the tears up. My range was just a teensy bit low, high, so I missed it. Sorry, game. Why did you spit in a circle? Sorry for assuming that you would just not work correctly. I think you'll forgive me. There have been there's been a bug or two thus far in Repentance, so I would hope that you would forgive me for such a potential miscalculation. All right, pop this. It's the moon card. Grab 2 items. 3, 2, 1. Yeet. Pentagram and that are both very good. Head in here. We don't know what it's gonna be. It's one of the worst items in the game. It is one of the worst items in the game. Very exciting. Very exciting. Love Breath of Life. I don't want to hear anybody in the comments tell me about how good Breath of Life is. We all know it's stinky. Say a second character has this. Full key piece? Yes. All right. Let's, since we have so many bombs. Let's blow this up just to see. All right. Pain. And I think we're good to go. We should grab our battery charges and maybe get some benefits from this. And then we're pretty close to pivoting off of this back path. Pop it. Thank you. Pop it. World card we'll save for the next floor. I don't really know what Arrow Walk does. Moon card, could that maybe show me the second secret room that doesn't exist on this floor? That'd be cool. This will be our last floor of double item rooms, then we'll pivot back to normal. And this is going to be a 6-hour long video, so I apologize. Maybe go pop some popcorn. What's your snack food of choice? What's your snack food of choice? I've been... what kind of baby do we have? I've been super into lately, and it's a weird choice. I'm gonna go ahead and not take a health down. I could potentially be roasted for it. Okay, we don't need to min-max anymore. I think we're good. I was debating min-maxing and playing yet another one of those bad boys. By the way, of course, we can't use our world card on this floor. Comedy. I was debating... Wait, brain? I may get roasted for this. I've been super into any sort of baked chip / cracker lately. I know that those are typically introduced as like the healthy variant. Like they've got Lay's and then they've got Lay's baked. I know that's typically like been introduced as the quote unquote healthy variant, aka not as tasty. I don't know what's wrong with me, but lately I kind of think that they taste better than the actual deep fried potato chips. Again, you can tell me if I'm nutso. You can tell me if I'm absolutely nutso for that. The things that I've really been enjoying, my snack food of choice over the last... This is bad. My snack food of choice over the past couple of weeks has been these Ritz toasted... Who wants it? You can have it. These Ritz toasted... That's potentially amazing. These Ritz toasted, they call them like toasted chips or toasted cracker chips. The sour cream and onion flavor in particular. Oh, baby. They're light, they're airy, they're crispy. There is something, even though normal deep fried potato chips taste tremendous. Even though they taste tremendous, there is something about them when you're eating them. At least for me, maybe you'll disagree, but when I eat them, I very often am like, I feel myself saying to myself, like, these are really bad. These taste unhealthy. Sometimes who's got a higher tier stat? This guy. Good stuff, good stuff, good soup. The same thing happened to me with soda. I used to be like an avid soda drinker, and like I'll dabble in some diet soda every now and again, particularly, as many of you know, Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper is like the one vice that I can't quit, but we were talking on stream the other day about Mountain Dew because I found this amazing TikTok, but backstory aside, my boy Yeetus, who lives in the UK, was telling me that in the UK they don't have all of these like crazy flavors. Wrong character. They don't have all these crazy flavors of Mountain Dew like we have in the United States. Like, we've got dozens and dozens of them. And I used to be back in the gamer heydays. Back in the gamer heydays, I was absolutely like an avid... I used the wrong card! I was an avid Mountain Dew drinker. Now, today, if I even dare sip a Mountain Dew, it's like maybe it's because I just went to the dentist today that this is on my brain, but like, it's one of those things that I can like feel the enamel melting off of my teeth. So I just choose not to instead, because I would rather not experience that. This, pop this. Fantastic. This is a great run. This is a great run. I'm very happy with this. If we can get another sacrifice room, now I would step on the button enough to just get us to the last floor. Because I feel confident. You piece. Just like that, they strip my confidence away. Check our curse room very quickly. One single spirit heart. That is not the guy that I wanted to give it to, but that's okay. I've only messed that up about 30 times so far today. I think I will be a min-max Marty. You may hate it. Never mind. All right, I thought that would create a bridge. Lesson learned. There are some things we still need bombs for. Okay, let's go kill our boss. We'll get back on the main path. We'll be good. But yeah, like, I find myself, like, I don't really miss soda that much. I actually prefer drinking, like... Okay, I was gonna say juice, but honestly, juice probably isn't that much better. Or like Gatorade. Those, although, okay, that's actually, this is a perfect example of like a baked chip. Something that I actually prefer the quote-unquote light version of more is Gatorade. Help, I'm so separated. They've got Gatorade, and then they've got the like Gatorade V2 or whatever they call it. What's it called? The like the low sugar variant. I actually, personally, don't go. I actually prefer the taste of the low sugar variant so much that like I've gotten used to it so much that if I drink a regular Gatorade now, it tastes like I'm drinking the concentrated syrup, like a snow cone pump syrup straight out of the fountain. I can't even drink it anymore. It's too sweet. I never thought I'd reach that point in my life, but here we are. I'm officially a boomer. Don't blow me up. Start a rumor. All right, back to the main path. We are only on the 4th floor, ladies and gentlemen, and this video is about to hit an hour. Which is no bueno. Even, so what I drink now is, I drink a lot of Mio now, which is that like squirtable flavor concentrate that you can pump into your water just to make it a little bit more exciting than water. And I like drinking water too. There's nothing wrong with just sipping on a little bit of ice cold water. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, I am totally down to just sip on a little bit of water when there's a calling for it. However, sometimes I like a little bit of flavor. When I was younger, Joker. Double Fool card? When I was younger, your boy was absolutely, without a doubt, like, the ratio of Mio to water was probably nearly 1-to-1. Okay, probably not that bad, but you know what I'm trying to say. I put a lot of flavor into it. I wanted that bad boy sweet. Now I put just the lightest little sprinkle. I put the lightest little sprinkle. I don't know if it's that it actually tastes better, because that can't be, you know? They say there's no such thing as too much of a good thing, but maybe there is too much. Flavor I would consider to traditionally be a quote-unquote good thing. Maybe there actually can be too much of a good thing. And that's what I'm experiencing in these situations. Ansu's? We'll hold it. We'll hold Ansu's. We'll hold Ansu's. Maybe there can, in fact, be too much of a good thing, and that's what I'm experiencing, is too much flavor, and then the lighter flavors actually taste better, but it's either that or it's also possible. I'm a fan of this. It is also completely possible that, like, somewhere in the logic processing portion of the brain, it's telling me that eating healthier is good for you, and because the baked chips or the... Who's got syringes? Anybody got syringes? I'm seeing no syringes. Oh yeah, first guy has a syringe. Okay, then you get synth oil. Congratulations. You also get a Tears Down pill, which we will be avoiding. Congratulations. Help. Okay. Yeah, maybe like somewhere in the reward, either the logical center, like the reward processing center of the brain, it's telling me, ooh, you're such a good boy. Sorry, I'm not on that side of TikTok, I swear. Ooh, you're such a good boy for choosing the healthier option. Look at you. Here's a little bit of dopamine as reward. Although if that was the case, then when I went out to eat at a restaurant and I had to choose between the side of fries and the side of steamed veggies, I would probably choose the steamed veggies more often if I truly cared about the healthy portion of it. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, I'd be picking the fries pretty often. Just gonna be 1000% honest with you, I'd be picking the fries pretty often. So I don't know that that's necessarily how it's working, but it's okay. It's okay, I still enjoy it nonetheless. Do you think this is the room with our second secret room? I'm starting to think no. Oh god, they changed that room! I don't know why I dropped an Eternal Heart. I don't know why I dropped an Eternal Heart, but I gotta go back for it. 1 second. Secret room, please. Why did I drop an Eternal Heart? Fanny Pack? Did Fanny Pack drop an Eternal Heart? Also, I'm absolutely playing the heck out of this guy. We got so many... Okay. That worked. That worked pretty well. Hagalaz, no thanks. 1 key for 2 chests. Probably worth the trade. This is heck. This is heck. Who cares? It's 1 HP upgrade. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's probably not going to make the difference in this run. It is probably not going to make the difference in this run, and honestly, I'm probably going to take damage attempting to get it. So I think we are better off hitting with a big old skip. I was going to say don't forget the negative, but we get to take both as this character, so it doesn't really matter too much. We're going to get them both. We need to make sure that we go the right way later. Okay, pop it. Pop that. Give it to this guy. Swap. Grab them both. We will pop our Joker card. We will get a deal with the devil instead of angel, but that's okay. Do we want to lock in to deal with the devil at this point? I don't think so. If I can get another deal with the angel, I would prefer it, so I'm actually going to just skip that. I know it's a waste of a Joker card, but feels right. Feels right to skip it. Okay, let's start cranking through these. Give me this. Yes, wonderful. I know there's a curse room down there. I know there's some potential benefit we could get from said curse room. I'm just here to let you know I don't care. Just here to let you know that I don't care. Instead, I'm just going to bomb myself like a silly sausage. Luck down, thank you. Instead, I'm just going to bomb myself for some reason and start hemorrhaging HP. Okay. Now, the only benefit of potentially exploring some more rooms... Thank you for that. The only benefit of potentially exploring some more rooms... Only benefit of potentially exploring some more rooms means we get more crystal ball payouts. Infested. We get more crystal ball payouts, and more crystal ball payouts means more spirit hearts. But if we're taking damage the entire way along the way, then it's not really worth it. So, a little bit of a balancing act there. And there's going to be times like that where it doesn't even pay out with what we're looking for. Another Anzus, that's fantastic. Help us, anything to speed this run up slightly. This is slightly unfortunate, but we'll take it. Could have used that to play the heck out of this, but I think I'm good to just head to the next floor. What a horrible night to have a curse. Yes, of course. This is going to give us the ability to fly. We probably have so many bombs now that we could switch off the pickaxe, and maybe the ability to fly is more valuable to us. I think it is. I think it is more valuable to us, so let's do that. We'll grab the ability to fly. Candle? Give me candle on this guy. I know I'm showing a lot of favoritism to one character. It's not intentional, I swear. Come on, some spirit hearts. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. You hate me? Okay, good to know, good to know. Now, the only issue with flying is that when we have only one character that can fly, I feel like that's going to create a lot of annoying situations where we get all sorts of separated, mixed up, and whatnot. It's a risk I'm willing to take. It is a risk that I am willing to take. I gotta do a big room here, unfortunately. That's pretty gross. Have to do a big room here, unfortunately. That's pretty gross. Not a big fan of it. I am feeling pretty strong. Like, you may be noticing that we are doing a large amount of damage to most things that come across our screen. That's pretty exciting. We're gonna get a spirit heart from these guys, which is amazing. Gonna get a spirit heart from these guys, which is amazing. Give it to character number 2. Okay, I'm feeling good. And who can forget Sci-Fly? Sci-Fly is going to block basically any shot that comes our way. Give it to character number 1. Okay. Okay, this is the problem. You do get a little separated. On rooms with rocks in them, you can get a little separated, but that's no big deal. Grab the keys. Head in here. We're going to find rock bottom one of these days, I promise you. We're going to find it, and you're going to get pogged up because you're going to realize how amazing an item it is. You're going to realize that I haven't just been lying, that it's actually a truly stupendous item. Great stuff. Love to see it. You're going to see it in all its glory, and it's going to be very exciting. I'm going to just hold on to that. Thank you. Peace. Get some bombs in there where you can. I can't see my second character, which has me pretty nervous. Okay, great stuff. Great stuff, great stuff. Okay. Pop it. Head down, head down, head down. Down's where we want to go? Yes. Yes, down is where we want to go. Alright, little frightening. We don't have an Anzus rune on this floor, so we're actually going to have to do The requisite exploring. Hopefully not too brutal for us. Ah, you piece. Maybe we will even get lucky. Maybe we will even get lucky and guess the right path right off the bat. I know it's less than likely, but I was hoping that maybe if I just put that idea out there, the RNG manipulator upstairs will hear what I'm saying. He'll take pity on me. He'll be a little nice, and he'll give us a good situation. That's interesting but scary. Also interesting but scary. What happened? I feel like I'm suddenly not doing as much damage as I once was. Gold and penny? I don't think we need money at this point. Let's just go. This feels like the right way. I hate to get ahead of myself. That's the wrong button. I hate to get ahead of myself. Peace. I hate to get ahead of myself, but this is feeling like potentially the right way. What the heck is that? That's a soul of somebody, but I don't know who. Bethany? Soul of Bethany, it looks like. That's feeling like a soul of Bethany. That's feeling like Soul of Bethany. Soul of Bethany. I think that just creates some wispies for us. Yes. Whole bunch of wispies. That's good. Soul of Eden will reroll stuff for us. Why can I see the map now? No, I'm going the wrong way, you piece. Soul of Eden gives us a reroll opportunity, which is exciting, though we may want to save it for the next floor. Glad he can fly. Suddenly very glad that he can fly. Nothing doing in here. That's okay. All right, we're pulling this one back. Now, it is a shame that I have to do a whole bunch of extra rooms that I probably shouldn't have had to do. Algiz is pretty sick. You're going to hold on to that. Oh, he can fly. That's the problem. Algiz is pretty awesome. Emperor card also pretty awesome. Over Soul of Eden. Soul... Oh, Sun card. There's some good cards in here, man. I'm taking Algiz Emperor. I'm taking Algiz Emperor. Although... Emperor's nice because we can get the lamb done right off the bat. But then we're going to have to backtrack the whole floor to do that anyway. So I almost feel like you're better... having this. That's a tough call there. The Sun card is also very tempting. Just because we do have a decent chunk of red hearts. We do have a decent little chunk of red hearts. I don't think we want Black Rune. Okay. This is I'm not questioning my decision anymore. This is what I'm going with. You piece! You blew me up! Okay, this is basically impossible to dodge, so this is just Sci-Fly's time to shine. This is not dodgeable, so you just let Sci-Fly do what Sci-Fly is gonna do. A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Thank you, thank you. You piece. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay. That is very kind of you to drop that on the ground. All right, to the next floor we go. We're certainly in a better situation than the last time we were here with Jacob and Esau. I think we were like one hit away from death when we got here. So this is a lot more exciting. Now here's my question. So I actually think we want this. I do think we want that. And then I think you Soul of Eden. Do we want Brimmy? Do we want little Brim? I don't think he helps us that much. We don't have BFF. We obviously don't want Plan C. I think you Soul of Eden here.
Soul of Eden.
The Pact is pretty dang good. The Pact is pretty dang good. The Devil card is pretty dang good. Alright, I think you go down. This guy's going pure Spirit Heart build. Our main guy needs a little help. We'd definitely still be kind of weak. And main guy needs some help. That helps a little bit. Main guy needs a little bit of help. But we're gonna get to go. Oh, baby, you know I'm min-maxing. You know I'm min-maxing this guy. We're gonna play the heck out of this guy. JK, I hate that guy. That guy sucks. That guy is a freaking loser. Why would... Peace. Help me! Okay. I would never go so far as to say we're in trouble. That is pretty awesome. I would not go so far as to say we are in trouble. But I'm a little scared. I think we can at least beat this guy. I'm mostly nervous for Mega Satan. Mega Satan's gonna be a little bit tougher. We can always explore more rooms if we need to. This guy, very beatable. Tears getting yeeted it. My bombs are getting yeeted at such velocity. Thank you, Sci-Fi. Thank you, Sci-Fi. Thank you, Sci-Fi. Thank you, Sci-Fi. You are getting a Christmas card this year for sure. Honestly, with the way the past couple runs have gone, Sci-Fi needs to get his own appreciation month. We need a Sci-Fi appreciation month up in the house. I hate this attack. Peace. Sci-Fi Appreciation Month. Sci-Fi Appreciation Month. What month would it be? Die already! Okay, we're good. No, I do not want to do a victory lap. Alges. Ansus. Pop it. Locket. Tyler Locket. Awaz. Don't care. Alges. Put it on the main guy. Thank you. Thank you. Now the question is, do you just go do Mega Satan? Or do you explore a little bit more? I think you explore a little bit more. It could be the wrong decision, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable. What I was gonna say is I'm feeling... Alright, changed my mind. I was gonna say I was feeling pretty comfortable with the damage we were dealing. Oh, our second guy is wafer, that's amazing. What I was gonna say is I'm feeling pretty comfortable with the damage we're dealing to feel like we can probably explore faster than we'll die. Okay, I'm very confused. I was really feeling like we were pretty strong for a while there. You garbage man! I used... What rune did I just use? Oh, you freak.
Tears up.
Alright, I gotta go for it. I think I just have to go for it. It sucks. Alright, we're going for it. Alright, we are going for it. I have the Alga's Rune on the character that doesn't have the wafer. Because that feels smart to me. Sci-Fly, of course, gonna carry hard. He always do. You piece. Yeah, we are not doing nearly as much damage as I thought. We're actually pretty weak. We have a good defensive run, which is exciting for me personally. Because that's going to help us a lot here. I mean, Sci-Fly Wafer is just like a crazy combo for taking no damage ever. You he says, while taking constant damage, never-ending damage, one may say. It is comedy. I felt like we were pretty strong there for a while, but I don't know what changed. Maybe I lost all of the... Like, we had the candle, and I'm not getting the, obviously, the big tears up from the candle anymore. Maybe I'm feeling that to a pretty significant degree, but... Alright, we've got these, then we've got angels. It's gonna be potentially tight. Let's just accept that. Let's just accept that it's gonna be potentially tight. Just focus. Focus. Gotta get this guy that's gonna sprint you down out of the way fast. He's gotta go first. Good. Good, 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 good. Slow him. Slow him and throw him. Slow him and throw him. Get a bomb in there. You piece of garbage. You piece. Okay, not horrible. Not horrible. Not horrible. Pretty well handled, in fact. I would go so far as to say pretty well handled. Okay, we are running out of bombs, which is concerning to me. Got 2 angels. I'd like to save the Alga's Rune for the final phase. I think we got it. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but I think we got it. I think we're doing just enough damage for me to feel comfortable in saying that we got it. This should get us through the rest of this phase. There's no reason I should take damage against the rest of this phase. I'll have the Alga's Rune. I will have the Alga's Rune, plus the other guys got the wafer to get me through phase 2. Phase 2, it does feel like in the DLC. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm obviously just not doing much damage. It feels like phase 2, they buffed. Am I crazy? Does phase 2 have more HP than he used to? To me, it feels like he got more HP than he used to. I got 3 bombs left. May as well try to get those in there. It's a little tough to get him to go where I want them to. Yeah, I feel good. I think we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got it. Sci-Fly gonna keep creating these big old windows for me like a nice offensive lineman. I'm the running back, running right through it, Derrick Henry style, except not so much this past weekend. He didn't really... We don't talk so much about what happened in the Tennessee Titans game. Do I even need to use the Alga's Rune? As is so... I probably should have... If we were truly min-maxing, I would have switched Blind Rage over to the character with the Alga's Rune to get more time out of it, but as is very often over here on this channel while we're playing Isaac, I grinded for an Alga's Rune or some sort of card or pill that would help get us through a tough boss fight, and once again I end up looking kind of silly because it's just burning a hole in the back of my pocket. And we ended up not even needing to use it at all because Sci-Fly is the most broken item in the game, and you can literally just stand there and do nothing and win, which is very exciting. All right, we don't need to do Delirium, so that's awesome. Obviously, Sword of Damocles, not what we were looking for there. I don't like that item very much, and I would have actually just preferred it wasn't in the game. But that's okay. It still feels good to make progress. Jacob and Esau's post-it note starting to look pretty good. I'm gonna have to do Greedier at some point, but that is not today. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Longest episode of my life. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support down below. Liking, commenting, subscribing, help out a great deal. Share with your grandmother as always. But that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.